All right, greetings. Welcome to week 4 after a little bit of a delay. We're ready to do the last week here, and we've got the Amazon Witch King and Woods Girl sort of vying for the last few points. A lot of stuff seems to be happening here in the Southwest, as we've got Banditry, Archmage Tower. We got a Dead Adventurer popping, a Dwarven Smith, and Old Bones. So everything is down here in this southwest corner. So I'm pretty sure that the remaining 3 characters are going to converge probably and try to get a couple points, because I don't know that their cards, I mean, except for the Amazons, who has great cards. And she definitely looks like she would be my favorite going into the last week as far as my money would be on her this last week, just given her cards and the disposition of the board. Everybody else is scrounging a little bit. I did ditch the Witch King's cards at the dwelling here, but he's the only one that has that luxury. And aside from Spider Slayer, sort of a bad draw. So let's get this going. It's day 22. And the Amazon is going to very much just go 1, 2, 3. So she can just extra move into the valley. Done. And just get herself going. The Witch King, I mean, he knows the position he's in the sense that I think so I got rid of everything but explore the caves. You either have to, so let's say he kills these guys today, 22, 23 he gets to here, 24, 25, 26. He could get explore the cave, so he could get 3 points just right off the bat, but that only gives him 6, which sort of sucks, but I think that's sort of what he's hoping for. So I think that's what we're gonna sort of shoot for. So we are gonna hide. We're gonna hide. We are going to. We need 2 moves to get in there. So I mean, I think we have to hide twice and then move to the bandits again, right? Done. Right? It's going to cost us 2 to get in there. It's a mountain. It is. So we hide, get up there. If we're super lucky, the spider also shows up in the cairn. The Woods Girl's got the bats. She's got all the bats, baby. So she's going to go 1, 2. And the question is, where's the best place to go? So she does not have good cards. Like, her cards are absolutely crap. Herbalist and woodwork. I mean, she could just go with those and try as best she could to go here and here. But again, she'd have to run back to a dwelling. I don't think she's in here, by the way. She did charm the bats. I just don't think it's worth it. So I think we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. I think we're going to end up there. If we get the 50-50, she hits the mountain and tries to get to that mage tower. Oh, maybe get to the smith. The problem is the smith doesn't even help her, because you have to bring him back to the guardhouse. I don't see how you get to the guardhouse in the day. So it would literally be the mage tower. And maybe hoping for, see, I just don't like her. Yeah, I think she's in a little bit of a rough way. Not a giant fan of where she ended up, cards wise. But we're gonna go. So we're gonna go fly into the valley. And I'm probably just going to leave the rest of the bats and just take the 1 bat. So we're going to fly, 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 and fly to the valley, and then done. That's what we're going to do. We hope really to land in 1 or 4, and hopefully we'll land in 1. We'll see what happens. All right, that's it. That's our 3 characters. 1. So we're going to get dragons. Ooh, that could be a problem for some of our guys there. So let's see what we got. Amazon is first. The Amazon's going to go 1, 2, 3. So she just, boom, pops in right there. The Woods Girl is going to take 1 bat. The rest of the bats are going to stay. And she's going to go 1, 2, 3, and 4. And she has to roll a die. And she gets a 4. So she's going to drop this bat on top of the Amazon with her in it, but done. And she is done, not hidden. The bat's good until combat starts, really. And then finally, the Witch King is hiding twice. I believe between the bat and he hides once and fails. He needs a second one to go. And he does, and he gets here. But that is going to draw the layer, is going to draw its magical dude right to 3, right there. So, that is our situation. Let's do this combat first. I think they both want, I mean, you know, right? So if the Amazon lets the Woods Girl tank the bat, the Woods Girl's just going to run. And have to do, she's going to deal with the bat herself. I suppose she could run also at that point, although she'd have to run back to here. So I think it's in her best interest to ask the Wood Girl for help and tank the bat. Right? So she's going to just tank the damn bat. She's going to play a move. Yeah, how much gold does she have? 21. She is weirdly winning gold until she gets a piece of armor busted. She's going to go like that. Well, this round, she's going to go and play just like this, because the weapon length is going to be first, and she'll kill the bat. The Woods Girl gets to ready her bow, because nothing's on her sheet, so she's going to ready her bow. So she flips it, and she's going to play it like that, and she's going to play that bow right there. And I mean, it doesn't really matter, since she's going to cover, she's going to hit no matter what. And that bat is going to go all the way down to the bottom. So unfortunately, the Amazon's going to miss, but the Wood Girl is not going to miss. Let's check the missile table. Woods Girl rolls 1 die. I think she needs a 3, 2, or a 1, and she gets a 6. And that's going to not kill it. The bat is going to hit, wound the Amazon, and the Amazon will wound that chit. Flip that. Oh, and did the bat flip? I'm sorry. We have to roll that, because that could be important, actually, strangely enough. It is not. Okay. Because if it does flip, then the bat doesn't auto hit, and that's actually really useful. So we're going to try again, just like that. And sure. Second round. 2. So the bat goes, oh my God, really? Down to the bottom again. Does he flip? He does not. The Woods Girl gets her shot. 50-50, and she kills it. Before it hits the Amazon again. So it doesn't damage any more armor or anything. And that's nice. We do get 3, so we got a bat. And that is 3 more prowess for the Woods Girl. And the Woods Girl is winning prowess now? No, she's not winning because she has the dwarf the dwarf's benchmark to beat. She has 28. That's actually enough to steal a point. Which could be important because they're only separated by a point. It's definitely between the Amazon and the Woods Girl here. So they do succeed. That is the fight. Now we go to our other guy here. So he's there. We are going to play Drain Life. Like that. Not on our sheet. We are still hidden. Keep that in mind. 3. So he goes down there. Does he flip? He does not. Doesn't matter. We still hit him. He gets a saving throw. He does not save. He is dead. Because we killed a medium guy, we get to rest that. We get 3 prowess, 2 gold. So he is now tied with the Amazon, but not the Woods Girl. So we have cleared out the bandits. Let's see what happens here. King's Justice. We defeated the bandits for the VP. If we return to a dwelling, we get 10 bucks. This guy is dead. We do get a VP, but we do not get the 10 bucks. So that gives us a 4th VP right there. So now we have 4. This 10 bucks gets us the lead in money, which is something to consider. That's worth 2 points. So weirdly, it is absolutely going to be worth it to return down here and grab that cash. Interesting. And that's done. So we are done. Okay. All right. That's the day. So both the Amazon. Now the Amazon's a little banged up. I don't know if she might have to take a day here. I don't like how she looks right now. It might behoove her to rest 4 times, as much as that hurts. 1, 2, 3, 4. Keep in mind she has a dragon she's got to now avoid. But I think she rests first. I think the Witch King returns to the camp to turn in and get his gold from this card. Because that is 10 bucks. It's worth 10 bucks. That would be 1, 2, 3. And then I think he just goes 4 to 2. Yeah, so 1, 2, 3 into the mountain, and then move to 2. And I think we're just going to use the fact that we have a couple freebies here in terms of we have a couple purple magic meld into mists. And we're going to try to run to the caves now, for sure. Got our point. I think we ditched the mage tower and the smith. I don't think it's worth it. Done. The Woods Girl. Is going to go 1, 2. think she has. I think she. Or I think she does. I think she goes 1, 2, 3, 4. That's not great. And I just don't like where we've ended up. 1, 2, 3, 4. I think she's looking. She could be looking to get that prowess. That would give her 38. Like, it just had 2 fights for her to get an extra prowess point. So maybe 1, 2, 3, 4. Move, and then move into the mountain. And she's not even looking for cards. She is just looking for maybe the mage tower, I think, to get the mage tower. And then maybe pop one of these locations. Maybe get a creature or 2. If she could beat 42, that would be great. That'd be a point. 1 great treasure gives her points. So that's sort of what she's looking for. She's looking to scrape points up here in the last week with really arguably the worst cards on the table. That's it. Let's roll the day. We got spiders and imps. Ooh, okay. Oh, okay. Interesting. Amazon goes first, but her move is sort of pointless. She's going to go 1, 2, 3. Bring that back and go 4. And you have to make change. Here we go. All right, so she's rested. Nothing appears. The Witch King is going 1, 2, 3, 4. And he is going to bring some crap. He gets dank. This stinks a little bit for him because he's not ready for this. And the cairns pops. He does want Spider Slayer. He does have Spider Slayer, but it's just not a good. It's not a good. Not a good time for him for that to pop. But so be it. That's fine. He did turn banditry in. We shouldn't have shrunk that. There's really no reason to shrink that. And that's turned in, so we are done. And let's put his 10 gold on the board. That gives him 25 gold. What does that do for 25 gold? He is now top of the gold chart, the Witch King. 25 beats everybody. The Amazon gets 1 point. The Dwarf sees his total, as you often do, reduced. So she's down to 6 points. The Witch King is up to 6 points. The Woods Girl is at 6 points. So this is literally going to come down to the final day, I think, pretty much. And the Woods Girl goes 1, 2, and then gets blocked. And then, unfortunately, this guy shows up because he's prowling. And that is a mess. And that's our day. Now, this is good stuff for the Woods Girl. She would love this. So would the Witch King. The Witch King has to desolid, so he has to melt into mist. So he's going to melt into mist. So this sucks a little bit for him. And I think he's going to stay in the clearing. The Woods Girl is going to flee out of the clearing using her L2, which means she has to fatigue that L3. I think you're going to see all 3 characters just descending on crap. So day 24. I think you're going to see the Amazon hide, move spiders. I think you're going to see the Witch King. Oh, he's got to be the Witch King moves to 4. He's going to rest 1 Chet. So he moves here, he rests the Chet. He's going to hide. He's going to move back to the spiders. Trying to get Spider Slayer, although this does make it a little bit dicey that he'll get to the caves. Oh, man. So what is this? This is going to be day 24. So 24, he ends up here. 25, he ends up here. 26, 27, 28. He could do it if everything goes perfect. He can score 3 more points right now. Woods Girl's going to move to 4 because she has to. She's going to hide twice, and then she's going to move back to the spiders. But he needs to try to, if he's going to do that, he needs to try to take that, because otherwise the Amazon and the Woods Girl are going to split those kills, I think. All right, we're rolling the monster die. This is super important. We get a 2 serpents and demons. That could suck. That could suck. We're gonna get serpents and demons. By the way, serpents and demons. We literally meant we're gonna get serpents and demons. Witch King is first. The Witch King goes here. The Witch King. Oh my God, this is gonna be a mess. Holy crap, this is gonna be a mess. It's gonna be a goddamn mess. The Witch King is going to rest 1. He's gonna rest this chit. He's gonna hide once. Yeah, there's a lot of things. Yeah, he does, and he comes back, and now we're gonna get this demon. I'm calling it right now. Everybody's gonna die. I'm calling it. I'm calling it right now. We're all dead. We are also dead. So we get serpents and demons done and done. The Amazon comes in. She's gonna hide 2 times. She fails once. She succeeds the second time, so she ends up there. These guys all prowl into here. The Woods Girl moves. She's going to hide. She does. She goes there. Everything's in there already. Done and done. Wow. That is the day. So this is what we have in the clearing, and we have 3 characters in the clearing. The Woods Girl does have a buddy who cannot kill any of these things, but he's at least still there. He could take shots, for instance. I don't know if it behooves the Amazon to fight. She could fight. It could be helpful. But she could also get caught not being able to flee and have a tremendous demon in here. So I feel that she might just actually remain hidden for the time being. I think the only thing she can kill in here actually is the spider anyway. This guy is the Amazon could kill. Everything else is unkillable for her and potentially deadly to her. So I think the Amazon stays put. I think the Witch King and the Woods Girl are going to have to pay attention to what they're doing. So let's go here, just for giggles. Witch King's good as long as he has this chick, because he can melt into mist again. So he can't Fiery Blast, because that would make him visible, and it would kill his one escape. I think instead, he's going to drag, well, he's going to shoot his, he's going to shoot that dude. The Woods Girl is going to play the ambush game, and she's going to shoot. She's trying to stay ahead. He's going to get 6 points. She knows the Witch King really is stuck with like one shot. She could, and maybe she even should, steal his kill. She's going to shoot at this guy. Although the Witch King's spell is longer, so he gets the first attempt. So she probably, so it's like, well, he only has a 30% chance. So you know what? He's going to get the first shot anyway. So she's going to shoot there. So he's going to shoot that. The Woods Girl is going to shoot the spider. It doesn't matter where they end up, frankly, on the chart, because they both are going to undercut. It largely comes down to, does this guy roll his save? So this is the Witch King's save for his spell. He does not roll a save. The Witch King kills that dude. He burns those chits. Does the Witch King become unhidden? He does not, so he is still hidden. Perfect. The Woods Girl shoots. She has a heavy dude to kill. And he's unarmored. It's -1 level, though, so it's not going to kill him. Does she become unhidden? She does not. Witch King is going to just sit there and go, you be my guest. I did my crap. And so that's going to lead us to move over to her sheet. The last round was not a stalemate round because the Witch King took care of something for us. So we are going to shoot again. This is our first stalemate, right? Potential. And she's going to shoot here. And largely just comes down to, and did he flip or not? It doesn't matter because none of this is going to matter. He did. He did. Doesn't matter. She's got to roll a 3 or less. She does not. Does she remain hidden? Anything but a 6, and she does. So now we're in danger of stalemating. So she is going to play such that she will have to fatigue this guy. She'll play a move and a fight, such as she has to fatigue one or the other. She'll fatigue a fight. So this is the stalemate round here. Does she kill it? She does not. She can't quite get it. She does not remain hidden. So she has to play and fatigue that guy and that guy. So she fatigues this at the end of the round. The next round, they're all in her sheet. She'll play the L2 and fatigue again. And she ends up here, unhidden, after gaining 0 prowess, which is actually the main issue. The main issue is not that she is unhidden. The main issue is she's in danger. She's not really in danger. The main issue is that she did not actually achieve any of her goals. Witch King did achieve one of his goals, though. So he killed a tremendous spider. So we're going to put a T spider on his sheet. That is 6 points. And he also gets Spider Slayer. That's there you go. There's a heavy metal album there for you. So he gets his 5th point of cards. So he's now matching everyone's card total. And that 6 prowess put him at 32. Which is enough to steal from the Woods Girl. 2nd place. He jets into the lead. He does get a trophy, which we're going to put there. He had the secret of the high pass. Interesting, not super useful. He's not going to go to the high pass, is my guess. So let's see what we got here. So that was really good for him. I sort of wish the Woods Girl would have gotten a couple points off of that, because that would have really helped her. But that's the ambush, the fickleness of the ambush game is exactly that. The Woods, the Amazon, while she is stuck in this clearing, is going to, oh, she can't run out. She has to go this way. She has to stay here. Oh, wow, that so sucks. Because if she fails the hide, she just dies here, pretty much, is my guess. I mean, I hate to say it. I think she just has to. She has. I think the Amazon goes for it because she's either looking at getting her points or not getting any points. Like, she could back off, and then she's stuck at 6 points. Whereas she could score 3 if she continues forward. I think she does. She hides, move, and move, because one of those is extra. The Witch King is going to 1, 2, 3. So he's going to get to Awful Valley 1. Move. Valley. And then he's going to rest. Done. That puts him, I think, in a position to get his 2 extra points and give him 10 points. The Woods Girl. Damn it. So she's going to back into 4. I think she has to just play that same game again. This is day 25. Not great. We're hoping for a little bit of a generous roll here. Bats is actually very good for the Woods Girl in this case, because she doesn't want anything else to appear in there. Or she does. But so she's going to go here, hide twice. I'll just roll both dice. If either one of them is not a 6. Wow. Wow. She goes in there and she's blocked by everything. Man, her luck just literally ran dry. The Amazon is going to fail her hide and get stuck there. Again, wow. I think the Amazon's just dead, and then the Witch King goes 1, 2, 3, and rests 1. And we are going to rest that one. Wow. Okay. Well, I mean, we are here. And so the first thing we do is, does the Woods Girl want the guy to lure anything? I mean, she's going to be out of the clearing. The wolf is stuck for sure. No matter what, the poor wolf is stuck. So I think the answer is no. I think we're gonna roll off. So it's Amazon, and it's literally the Amazon and the Woods Girl. The Amazon will be the die on the left. Whoever rolls highest gets the creature. So she gets the first creature. Again, she's just gonna run. So I don't think this super matters. The Amazon gets one of these serpents. The Amazon gets both of the serpents. Oh, it's a tie. Oh god, the Amazon got the demon too. That totally sucks, by the way. That is the problem right there. She might be able to. She can't kill a heavy armored thing is the problem. The Amazon. So she is stuck here with these, and she literally has all three, and that guy's going to hit her no matter what. Like, there is no way out of this. She is absolutely going to die. The Woods Girl goes there, and frankly, probably just is going to dip, right? So she's going to play that, dip out, and be gone. You would hope that she would have drawn more stuff with her, but she did not. The wolf is stuck in the clearing with the poor Amazon. And it will draw next turn. Can draw some stuff, but it's going to probably draw that spider, essentially. But I don't know that there's that much point in dicing this out. She's hit on round one by this spell, and then this thing locks her in. So we're just going to say that both she and the wolf perish. And I don't feel bad. Like, typically I would feel bad about the death. I actually don't feel that bad. She had to, I think, give it a shot. If she was running backwards, then she could have saved herself at... She could definitely have saved herself. But in doing so, I don't know that that would have helped her much. So she's going to lose 2 points out of the thing. So she takes the -1, and she ends up with a score of 4, unless someone beats her gold total of 21. And technically, she does drop this in the clearing, along with her gold, I suppose. I suppose you could. And so that is that. So she is dead. I think day 26, it's move 5 and move 3. He's just trying to burn through these caves as best he possibly can. Right? Because he gets, what is it? It's day 26, right? So he has 26, 27, 28. He just has to do it. And we have to not roll a 1 on the monster roll. The Woods Girl, though, she's getting a little bit tired. I think plays the same play. Hopes for the best. There's our day 26. It's getting a little thin in here. That's getting a little dicey. And we do get a 6 bats. That's good for the Woods Girl. The Witch King goes first, and he just goes here. Nothing appears. The Woods Girl goes here. She's going to hide twice. Okay, she succeeds on one of these damn things and walks back in. Done. We have this combat again to deal with. Playing the ambush game, so I'm not going to be too strict rolling it. But does she kill it? She needs a 1, 2, or 3. She gets a 2. First round, she guts that thing. Bam. Does she become unhidden? This is the important part. She does not. That's good. Round 2. I think that guy is probably... I mean, ideally you'd kill him at the end to get the maximum prowess. Is he the most dangerous? I don't think either of them are really super dangerous. Let's do that. Is she going to shoot that dude? It's sort of, do you want to get the maximum possible uptick? Or do you want to get just a good, like, you know, like maximize your minimum gain? Or do you want to maximize your maximum gain? Shooting the demon now would sort of maximize the minimum gain. Because if she did kill him, she would get 16 points for that kill. If you kill him at the very end, though... Oh, that's a good question. If you go for it right now and get 16 plus 3, that's 19 points. That would not be enough to put her over the top. Because you need 60 prowess to get... It would put her over the Witch King. Would 11 points put her... Yes. So she's going to shoot this serpent. She needs a 1 or a 2 to kill the serpent because it is armored and heavy. So one of her sharpness stars goes away. She does kill it on round 2. Does she become unhidden? She does not. If she got 24 points, she would have 52. Now she's going to shoot that guy. Oh, this fatigue, by the way, a long time ago. She needs a 1 or a 2 because it's tremendous, but not armored. She's going to get this. She's going to get this. Oh, she got it. That's on round 3. Does she become unhidden? No. Now she's going to shoot this guy. 1 or a 2. Fails. Does she become unhidden? No. Now she has to decide whether she wants to fatigue or not. She has scored 3. 8 is 11 plus 24 is 35. She is scoring 35 prowess right now. Which is going to be enough to get her the bonus point. It's fascinating. She doesn't need to kill this serpent, but it does help her in the future here. So what she's going to try to shoot it. So she's going to fatigue. She's going to play such that she has to fatigue that shit. 1 or a 2 kills the serpent. She gets a 4, does not kill the serpent. Does she? No, she does not unhide. So she gets 2 shots at it. 1 or 2 kills the serpent. No. Unhidden? No. She will play to fatigue this chit. 1, she kills it. Done. Ooh, and she has to fatigue this. So a little dicey, because she is pretty tired from all that, from that multi-day sorting. She gets 3 plus 8 is 11, plus 24 is 35, plus 16 is 51. She gets 51 prowess. That is 79 total prowess. And that puts her in the bonus. So what that does is, if we take a look at the scores now, she gets the 2 points off of the dwarf because she beats him in prowess. The Witch King is blanked now in prowess. So the dwarf drops to 2 points overall, which is what happens when you die. The Witch King drops a point. She scores 3 points in prowess now because she hit the bonus. Oop. Oh, God, I don't want to write text with... No, cancel. What? Ah. What the hell? I accidentally hit a button and Copilot appeared. And it's like, I never, ever, ever, by the way, want Copilot for any reason. Is there a way we can turn Copilot off forever? Everywhere? Most ridiculous thing. Why do I want... So anyway, I'm sorry. I'm bitching about AI. I apologize. I just don't want... So now the Woods Girl takes the lead with a big move in terms of just killing stuff. Okay. Day 27, the Witch King is going to make... So the Witch King has to burn... The Witch King's got to burn. He's got to melt so he can use, and then he moves because he can then he can use the secret passage when he's melted, but that takes away his ability to. It's going to take away his ability to dodge monsters, and so it's literally him just going for broke. Can he get Explore Caves and get to 9 points, thus possibly beating the Woods Girl? The Woods Girl is going to move to the cairn. Move to the cairn. Search. Done. That's sort of what she's got to do. Got to hope to draw a treasure, maybe. So day 27, this is literally just on the rolls. We get spiders and imp. That sucks for the Woods Girl a little bit because that's going to actually, like, draw her off of this. But that's, that's fine. She moves up. She's going to search 2 times. She's looking to find the cairn. She does not find the cairn. She does find the cairn her second time. And that's great. But now a spider comes, and it's going to chase her off the damn cairn. Because she's not hidden, right? So that's not a good fight for her if she's not hidden. The Witch King melts and goes 1-2, but he has burned his last purple. Done. And now, so she is going to. I don't think she fights. I don't think she. That's death for her. I mean, not death, but is, near death. So I think she just runs and she has to fatigue that guy and she ends up here. But I think that's the end of her game for the most part. She could move, hide, and then move up, but she can't search, right? She can't loot the cairn. She doesn't have enough turns. So in reality, what she needs to do is go 1, 2, 3 into the valley and just leave. Because I don't think she can score anything else. She could, I will say, I mean, but it doesn't matter. Like, killing that thing is not going to do her any good. She's already going to win prowess, and she's going to score her 3 points. And the Witch King is not going to catch up. And I think the Witch King is going to use his last 2 moves. He is going to move, and he's going to complete Explore Caves. And that's going to give him 2 points. For his 7th card. We're actually not even going to play this out. I mean, I can. I mean, I'm sure we should. That's going to give him his 9th point, is what's going to happen. That is going to be the score. The Woods Girl is just going to get to the valley and go. We can roll 2 dice. to see what monsters appear. It is 3s and 2s. Nothing really that's going to matter. And that's what's going to happen. The Woods Girl bolts. He goes here. And that is the end of our game. And the Witch King wins by literally the last phase on the last day. The Woods Girl makes it a fight by doing an astounding kill streak in the mountains. And if she could have pulled one treasure, let's just pretend she pulls one treasure. No spider appears. She pulls one treasure. Is it a great treasure? What's the 5th card in here? It isn't. So it wouldn't have mattered anyway. Like, she would have had to pull, let's say she pulls 2 for giggles. Let's just pretend. Now she pulls a 6. Ointment of Steel. So if she'd have pulled a great treasure, then again, you're back to, she would end up with 9.5 points and she'd have eked out a win, but neither of those are great treasures. Done. So that's our game. A really good game, actually. The Witch King comes in first by a point. We didn't get a ton of chance to play through the changes in his kit, but if you do remember, he did have the one time, he did have at least one time where his death ray did not auto kill. So I think that's a fair, it sucks a little bit for him. But it's a fair, I think it's a fair trade. And we did not use animate very effectively in this one either. So we'll have to try out another one of these with that kit in place to see how it feels. I think the Woods Girl did great considering her hand the last week was 0 points, so it sucked. And I think the Witch King got super lucky because he drew Spider Slayer and a spider showed up just right on time. So I think he absolutely lucked out. If anything else goes wrong there, for instance, he doesn't stay hidden, then he does not have enough phases to get all the way through that cave. So everything just played into his hands and he ekes out the win 9-8. And that's it. Thank you very, very much. This was a fun game. I really enjoy these games. I do need to figure out, I need to get the cards set up like I do have for Dragons Down. And I do need to figure out how to get some Dragons Down plays into our rotation. Just cause. Anyway, thank you all for watching. I appreciate you very much. Thanks to Rob and Scott and Nutmeg and Raven Rock and TV and Wesley and all the folks that that chime in and comment on these. If I left your name out, I will definitely catch you. And Dustin, who always sort of make these videos interesting with comments and make the live streams interesting. Thank you all. Thanks to all the members and all the subscribers. Please like and subscribe this video. And otherwise, I'll talk to you later.